What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Two things that happens when you accept a narcissist peace offering. Now, it can go either really good or it can go really bad for you. When it goes good, it's because you have proved that the narcissist is not who they pretend to be. And the way you prove it is by accepting a peace offering from the narcissist in front of a crowd, in front of their audience. Because this is what the narcissists live for. They need to be in that spotlight that proves you wrong and proves that you're the one who's difficult to deal with and they're just a do-gooder who just has a hard time, dealing with you because of your negativity. When in all reality, they are the ones who you went no contact with for a reason that's going to be hard to prove to other people. But when you accept the peace offering, when you accept anything from the narcissist in front of the crowd, that makes their day. Now, what happens after you accept the peace offering and you still are no contact and you still have set boundaries, the narcissist, they go back to who they originally is. But it's like the crowd, the audience will finally see who they really are. So I'm not telling anybody to, communicate with their narcissist or whatever. I'm not telling you to accept gifts from the narcissist. I'm just telling you one or two things that can happen. It can go good or it can go bad. And now, the way it goes bad is if you accept a peace offering from the narcissist and you agree to certain terms with them. Never agree to certain terms with the narc because they got you right where they want you, right where they once had you before you went no contact. It's like they have a very tricky way of luring you back into their life. And by doing that, it's like they go back to setting the rules. And you're so focused on just keeping the peace that you fail to realize that the narcissists have tricked you back into the position that you got out of. And you got out of it for a reason. So now you find yourself back in the toxic situation, whether it's an old friendship or an old relationship. The narcissist got you back. So they're winning again because you took the bait of, signing the contract to agree to be a certain way with the narcissist. Even if you're not in a relationship with them, they're going to try to get you to agree with, opening up the lines of communication again. And you may not want to do that, but you may be like, well, okay, you're just going to agree with it again just to keep the peace, not knowing the consequences that are going to come behind it. So don't ever feel like that you owe the narcissist your time. Never feel like you can't tell them no, because when the narcissist offer you the peace offering, first of all, it's fake. There's nothing genuine about a narcissist wanting closure or just wanting to make peace with the situation that they created that caused you to walk out. It's just another way that they tricked you back into coming back to them. So what you do is, set boundaries and let them know that it can't be no strings attached. And you have to do it in front of the crowd. You have to let the audience know, I'm letting y'all know in front of the narc, this is what it is. So that there won't be any misunderstanding when the narcissist come to you and tell you, well, she had agreed to this and that, and then look, she's back to her old self. No, and first of all, I'm not doing anything wrong by not wanting to have anything to do with that person. I'm doing this for my own peace of mind. So those are the two things that comes from the narc's fake peace offering. And it's up to you if you want to deal with it. But just know that there are two ways to deal with it. And to me, the best way is to just not accept it at all, or just let them know why you're not comfortable with accepting a peace offer from them, because you know them. You know them well enough to know that it is a trick just to get you back. And when you give the narcissist a second chance, you give them a second chance to abuse you all over again. It doesn't get better with a narcissist. It only gets worse. The narcissist will never change. They're going to always be the same no matter what, no matter how long it's been since you come into contact with them. So it's best to stay no contact. That was the reason why you went no contact in the first place. Constantly remind yourself why you left in the first place. And also remind yourself that you don't owe the narcissist anything. You owe it all to yourself to have peace of mind and healing going forward after dealing with the toxic relationship, after dealing with the abuse. You owe it all to yourself, not the narc. So never let them trick you out of your comfortable and peaceful position to come back into a very unhealthy atmosphere of dealing with all this stuff that you can do without. You can do without that. The things that the narcissist offer you, you can give that to yourself. And you can receive it from other people with no strings attached. And, you don't have to worry about all this other stuff that's going to happen. All these things that's going to make you feel like you're stuck back in a box. And it all depends on how you make someone feel is how they're going to treat you. The narcissist will never change. They will always be this unsettled creature. Just, same narc, different day. So that's all I want to talk about today in this video. Thank y'all for watching. Leave your comments down below, and I'll talk to you soon. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I want to talk about some of the ways that narcissists try to bait you in for conversation when you have went no contact. Some of the times they will dangle things around you, something like breadcrumbing, to get you to kind of like, try to engage in conversation. And they do this out of desperation, of course. But it's like they know certain things that you like. They know your interests. They study you long enough to know just what to go out and get. And when you don't give them the attention that they feel like they are entitled to, that's when they pull this little sneaky trick as to go and buy things that they know you like. And it may be something that you may not even be able to afford, or something that you just haven't had the chance to go and buy it. And they'll hurry up and go and buy it so that they can get you back. Because trust me, they listen to the things that you plan to do. Everything that you have planned to do, anything you've ever spoke on with a narcissist, they've taken into consideration that is something that they can potentially use against you or for you in some type of way, should you ever go no contact with them. So that's just something to look out for with the narc. They just be careful with like taking a bait, because of course that's just another way of them getting you back. So never accept the bait from the narcissist. They only bought don't be so weak to fall for it or give in to your temptations of things that you desire, because it's never good coming from a narc. They'll never let you forget it. They will use that against you to punish you. They will throw it up in your face like on Mad Day. They love to bring up something that they done for you. Like, who do that? Nobody does that. Because if you're supposed to be this kind-hearted individual that you want people to believe you are, then it shouldn't be a problem if someone receives you as that type of person. But why do you throw it up as a threat? I'm gonna let people know I did this for you, if you expose me. In other words, that's what narcissists like to do. So just be careful with the things that you accept from them, and I think it should be good from then on. As long as you don't accept nothing from them, you should be good going forward with the no contact.